Hey, what's going on, everybody? Figured I'd give you guys a quick Shasta update. This last week, it's been on and off raining, so it was hard to get out here to really do anything. But when we last left her, she had the windows all in and sealed up nice. And that bead of caulk right there. Thing of beauty. What's left to do is I still have to do the outside trim. I gotta get that putty strips for that. But as you can see, the paint job's holding up really well. And then I have to fix this back hatch. And the rock guard got to get cleaned up and get back on there. The back hatch is a big job I got to do. We're working on getting the towel lights going. Trying to figure them out. That's really the last big thing to do is the electrical stuff with it. This morning, when I cleaned two cushions so far, trying to let them dry out a bit here in the sun. You can see that paint's really holding up nice. And I'll come around here, I'll take you inside. Not much has gone on inside. As you can see, the wiring thing is becoming a bit of an issue. We're taking a lot of different ways of working it. The thing is, it's affecting the truck whenever we hitch it up. If you turn on turn on like the left turn signal, all the lights kind of dim out in the truck. So we think it's either an issue on the truck side or on this side. But as you can see, we got the dinette back together. Still a couple screws left to get put in. Might have to pull her back out to put the water tank in. But dinette's pretty much together. Today I plan on doing that back hatch and getting it closed up because it is leaving a hole open. And like I said, the last week or so, we've been having on and off rain and it's been miserable. It's the first day we had some sun. Kitchen's coming together. I just got to slap the oven back in. I got to finish painting the trim work that goes along here that holds it in. And then I ordered the toilet. I'm waiting for it to come in before I frame out the bathroom area, which would be right in this region. Should be a toilet here. And then the wall should be back here a little bit further than it used to be, but it should come out to about here. And that should give enough room for the loft to come down and set, because the loft sits out about right here. So I'm going to put the wall about right here. And so it's going to take a little bit of redesigning on the bed back here on the main couch area. This is the old wall for the pantry closet. I'm going to reuse as much as I can off of that. You can kind of see how it used to be. There was just this, then board going across, then some like other boards here that had like a vinyl material on it, like a pleather. But then I'm getting rid of all that. I'm going to try to do something where it's nice and sexy and it curves. I'm going to get some bamboo or something like that and curve it so it has a nice smooth look to it. And if the bathroom's coming out to here, I can start it in more, which will only leave enough room for one person to cook on the stove, but that's fine. I mean, it's going to be me most of the time anyway in here. So it's got plenty of room. I love this thing. It's been a joy to work on, an absolute joy to work on. It's like the perfect amount of mechanics and carpentry blended into one because it's really coming out well. Let me give you guys a wide view of it though. Shasta emblem, I was going to fix it up and kind of clean it up, but honestly I kind of like it all original. Spare tire is going to get mounted up on this side. That's actually the good tire. That's got to go back on there. This needs to come off. I got to paint that rim and do all that. But let me look underneath it. You can see the new board up here that we replaced. Down here, the new board. We're having some issues. Well, when we hooked up the brakes worked on it. I could hear the actuator going. So I still got to take the tires off and look at the brakes and make sure they're good. But it made me happy to hear the brake actuator in them. Put the rock guard on. Get these lights working. I did get a couple new lights since last time. These guys are brand new. Yeah. Let me give you a little tour of the old Ultra garage. This is kind of where got some lights coming on. This is the old oven. It's a Coleman Holiday. I love that emblem. As you can see, just needs a quick cleaning out. I don't think they've ever used the oven. This is the exhaust vent. Gotta clean that up. And I wanted to paint this oven. I wanted to paint it baby blue, like kind of light going into darker, and do the whole theme's gonna be red, white, and blue. But my brother and my dad, well, my dad before he had the stroke, he was very adamant on keeping it the same. So I'm thinking about keeping it the same, not doing it, just fixing up, just polishing all this aluminum. I don't know, thinking about it, but that hood, the big thing is the hood looks like crap and needs a new paint job. I don't know what happened there. There was like, I guess it fell down and they didn't have the right screw or something, but I got to figure out something with that. Yeah, I'll get the oven in. There's the old water tank. This is my good old trusty drill. A couple old cupboards I got to fix. This is the old water tank here. Look at that. Some guy in the Shasta factory wrote this down in 1970. And I love little things like this where some dude 50 years ago, you know, trying to inventory these tanks, what they go to. He wrote it down. He was like, oh, Shasta. I don't know what it means. Don't know what the 9074 is. Now here was where the drain plug was, and someone apparently went ham on it. So I'm gonna try to fix this. This looks like garbage. And what I am gonna end up doing, I think, is patching this up with some fiberglass repair. And then this is the hand pump line. And then this is the fresh water coming in. What I was thinking about doing was, because it sits like this underneath the underneath that diner booth. I'm thinking about putting a pipe, a drain coming down, since this is where it comes in at, having a pipe come down and then have an actual exit valve that sticks out the side of the camper, so I don't have to get underneath it to open the drain plug. I can stand off to the side and fix it. And it'd be easier because I don't have to try to put a PVC fitting onto fiberglass repair that I did. I can just redo it, do it differently. This is the mini fridge. Move that over here. That over here. This is the fridge. I'm not going to use that again. I'm just going to go chest box. Here's some of the old fabric. I'm keeping this for templates. This is that weird long one that I got. Real long cushion. It's like 7 feet long. So that's going to be fixing it. This is the old bed. And oh, this guy. This is a 1958 Studebaker. It's got a Vortec V8 in it. Not running right now. This has yet to get finished, but this was my brother's dream truck, so he's working on it on and on. He hasn't worked on it in like 2 years, which is why it looks like crap. But he did all the body work himself. It basically has a 2005 or 2004 Chevrolet Tahoe drivetrain on it. All of these to get hooked up. My brother does excellent body work. Look at that. He smoothed out the doors. Look at that. Look at that. Just beautiful. He did really good body work. This is the old, I don't know what this is from. This might be from the something else. He was going to use this keg as the gas tank, and it was basically going to be here. And he's going to run, so you just have to fill up the gas here. Bam. Nice little truck. These seats are out of like a 2000 something Jeep Grand Cherokee. That's my son's car seat. He doesn't need that anymore. But look at that. Oh, they just don't. I'll tell you what though. Like they just don't make cars like this anymore. This was a low end pickup truck, very low end pickup truck. And look at it. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm anxious to see that thing get on the road. Yeah, it's gonna be cool. Oh, and then over here. Oh, what do we have over here? This is a hood to a 68 Mustang. We'll get into that later. This is the engine for a 68 Mustang. Well, not exactly a 1968 Mustang. This is actually more of an 80s 302 V8. I don't know what happened to it. I got it for real cheap. I actually bought an old truck, and it happened. I'm really lucky about buying vehicles, but this happened to be a. I always end up having like little awesome things about cars that I buy. But this was I bought like an old Ford F-150 that sounded like crap for like $300. Oh no, that wasn't it. No, my buddy had an old F-150 and he parted it out, and that was the engine. And I think I paid him $300 for it. And it's a 302. We did the Edelbrock stuff to it, but it was a high performance engine. It was very high performance. Too much for the Mustang. It actually torqued. It would torque the old Mustang because it didn't have a frame. So when you revved it up, it go rah. So it's not in there anymore. We need to get some a little more down to earth. Oh, it's Lucy, girl. Lucy. Lucy's Aztec for lazy bear. A lot of people don't know that. Where you going, Lucy? Where you going, Lucy? Where you going, Lucy? And we have this old girl, which we'll get into that later. Yeah, that's the Shasta update. She's still getting worked on. Not much this last week because of the rain and all that, but and work too. I work weird hours. That's the Shasta. All right, y'all.